Hi everybody, Electronics here, and today we're gonna be playing Jaina at the Cursed Hollow, and let's have a quick look at our team composition. So it's gonna be Liming, Brightwing, Nova, Jaina and Illidan versus Tessadar, Esmodan, Brightwing, Nova and Illidan. So that's ridiculous, we have so many Illidans, this mirror match, like, I don't like it. Like, they have Nova, they have Illidan, they have Brightwing, like, they can kill me easily, and my burst won't be that potent versus Tessadar, because he can just give them shields. And it's pointless because, like, well, it's not... What I mean is, bursting into shields is much worse than bursting into healing, and, like... It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun. So Jaina was actually changed during the last patch, as they completely removed her, like, survivability. Because previously you would have Bolt of the Storm at level 20. Now you can't have it. You can get Ice Block, but obviously Ice Block isn't really that great. But let's go ahead and for first tier, let's go and pick Conjurer's Pursuit, and just to get ourselves some mana. Well, we slowed Illidan there, but not much will come from that. We should be very careful, by the way, because they have Nova, and she can just come in and snipe me anytime if I'm not careful. Let's use our E to do some quick trades with Illidan, but yeah, that's what I was saying, like, we should be careful about Nova, and then she kills me. Not a great start, but I'm pretty sure that this is how the rest of the game will play out. Like, there is no other way. Like, we have nobody to help us survive, and what this will result in is Nova would just snipe us, and then Illidan would jump on us, and we will just die. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. But for the build, I would actually try and go for the full damage build with the Icy Veins and Arcane Power at level 20. So I will see how that works out. I don't think that it will go that well against against this team. Maybe if we had a better team, and if they didn't have such a great team comp, maybe it would have helped, like, it would have worked better, but I don't see it working out at all. But we will have damage, that's the best of it. I won't even try to help them, because, like, there is no way we can contest that. Like, they have 2 healers, we only have 1, and I mean, somehow they killed Tessadar there. Okay, I take it back, I know nothing about this game. Apparently Tessadar and Brightwing can't sustain, like, what the hell is going on there? But as Jaina, you are actually, I mean, you are decent at pushing, but the problem Jaina has is that you aren't actually a specialist. So, like, the problem with the pushing, because you aren't actually a specialist, so you aren't able to summon some minions to help you, or to disable structures and stuff like that. You just have the burst of damage, and that's it. And it's helpful, but not that helpful. So for this tier, let's go ahead and pick Snowstorm. I prefer it to Envenom, simply because Envenom forces you to be very aggressive and very close to the enemies, whereas Snowstorm actually allows you to stay relatively safe and maybe hit somebody with a Blizzard who you wouldn't be able to reach otherwise, so it kind of increases the range of Blizzard. Like, look at that, towers weren't able to even target me there, but that's pretty much it. Also, the reason I'm staying here and letting my teammates to contest that is because I think it actually helped us a lot more than if I would have tried and helped get the tribute, because we got the experience lead now, and if I was there and we maybe were a little bit more aggressive than we should, what would end up happening is that we would have died, and we would have lost the experience, and we would have lost the tribute, and we wouldn't even be able to keep with the enemy team in the experience war, because because they would just like they were ahead of us in XP. So that's, I mean, Asmodan just killed himself. I mean, that's the Nova for you, right? You don't expect her, but she is always there. She is always there. For this tier, Frostbitten, it's just way too good. Like 15% more damage. Yes, yes, please. Like that's a lot of damage. Like you even get with Arcane Power the same amount of damage, but as an active and only for 10 seconds every minute. And this is just here all of the time. So obviously you pick Frostbitten, it's just way too good. Wow, they were actually stopped there. Interesting. I tried to basically zone for my teammates. I should be very careful because oh, actually I shouldn't, because they actually don't have Nova. We killed her, so I can be. I mean, they have Illidan, but it's not the same. Look at how much damage we were able to do to Brightwing there, but Illidan died. So we will be able to trade some. Okay, yeah, this is bad. Now this is actually pretty bad. If we had Brightwing there helping us, then maybe something would have happened there. Oh, if he had Polymorph like a little bit earlier, it would have been so much different. But we almost escaped him, almost escaped Illidan. But it's really hard to escape Illidan now with after the rework, and especially when they have Tessadar, who can just, they have so much synergy together. Like the shield on Illidan is extremely strong. Like it's for the same reason that I said that bursting somebody when they have a shield on is kind of pointless, because it's. Do you have why? Okay. I mean, I expected him to use his ultimate or something like that. Look at all of that damage. That Ring of Frost was just amazing. That was amazing. Like that was good. That was good. I would just pat myself on the back and say that it was really good. Good job, Jaina. Really a really nice Ring of Frost. Like that's just what we needed. That was solid. That was solid. Now was there trying to stop Brightwing. Somehow she failed. I don't know how that happened, but I guess it did. Can we get a gank on Asmodan here? Oh, he actually didn't go back there. Illidan used his ultimate hunt on somebody, but yeah, Asmodan is dead there. Wow, it's kind of hard to kill Asmodan because of his health pool. Like it's always kind of unexpectedly. It's always unexpectedly hard to kill him. Like even though he has a lot of health, it always feels like he shouldn't be like that sustaining. There we go. Good pick off by Li Ming there, keeping on top of Illidan with her disintegrate, because she could have easily missed it. He jumped a lot there, so she could have easily missed almost all of her ultimate when trying to focus down Illidan, but she didn't, and she was. She was there, so good job, Li Ming. Now I will actually go ahead and with my team and go for the tribute, because we are past level 10 and we have our ultimates, and we are quite strong at the moment. We are quite strong. There we go, got a slight bit of damage to Nova there, so she will need to... Oh, I really hope that she would run away in my direction there. Yeah, that was... I really hope that Nova will run here and I would get Illidan with the tip of like Ring of Frost, because he wouldn't expect it, and he probably wouldn't even see it coming, because it would be like right... like... You know what I mean? Like it wasn't in his line of sight, so he wouldn't see it before it hit. I mean, I obviously don't blame Nova. That was my bad. I should have either waited or aimed it better, but I guess that happened. So whatever. So for this tier, we can go actually for Stormfront. just to get that extra range, but I don't think that it's that necessary. And there we go, our perfect combo on Nova there. By the way, it's a perfect combo, what I said, just it's when you press like W, E and Q into like a target, and it deals like an instant burst of damage, because your blizzard actually has a slight delay to its cast. So by pressing W, E, Q, you mitigate the delay you would get from blizzard and deal like instant damage. That was actually my like really bad. I mean, if Brightwing ports here and helps us, we can easily... Yep. I don't know why Brightwing decided not to help us there, but I mean, she did. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. So I really wonder whether I should go for Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier or Stormfront, like, you know what, let's go Icy Veins. But by the way, Icy Veins, they reduce the cooldowns, like, they recharge your cooldowns, not reduce the cooldowns. So what that means is that you can actually activate Icy Veins after you cast everything. So you don't need to pre-cast it before you cast your abilities for them to recharge faster. They will just do it, like the recharge timers will be faster, and that's exactly what you kind of need there. But there we go, activated our Icy Veins. Look at how much damage we are actually able to do there. Brightwing will die there without much trouble. But yeah, look at how fast our abilities were up. So we were extremely efficient during that team fight. And that's obviously helpful. Like, in a perfect scenario, you want to use your Icy Veins after... after you use the Arcane Power, right? But it's not really necessary. Like 15% damage boost is great and all, but if you can use it to gain like a different type of an advantage, it's actually better to use Icy Veins, like just on its own. Like, you don't always need to synergize. Yeah, if Brightwing helped us a little bit earlier there, everything could have been so much different, but can Illidan actually get it in time? Yes. The answer is yes. We probably could have fought them there, by the way. We could have fought them. Oh, just scratched Brightwing there. Yeah, she escaped. We are actually super low on mana. That's why we went for the Conjurer's Pursuit, because Jaina is extremely mana hungry. So, what was that? That was so weird. And once again we were able to kill Brightwing there, but I don't think that anything else will happen here. I mean, I'm keeping the slow up on Illidan, the Frostbite, but... Okay, I mean, that was better than expected, actually. That was a lot better than expected. But for this year, let's go kind of pick Northern Exposure. 25% damage boost, not only for you, but for all of your teammates. That's why she's kind of better than Kel'Thas, because she doesn't actually need teammates to get the damage bonus. But there we go, cleared Nova. That's what I'm talking about. That perfect combo, the damage burst that you're able to do as Jaina is ridiculous. Like, look at how fast she died. So yeah, that's why kind of Jaina is right now slightly better than Cal, because Northern Exposure actually affects everybody. Whereas Cal has his... I don't remember how it's called. It's something about the gravity press or something like that. So when he uses his stun, when he lands his stun on the hero, that hero takes 25% more damage from Cal himself, but not his teammates. So it kind of makes him not as strong as Jaina in my eyes. I might be wrong there. But at level 20 you actually might go for Ice Block, but it's not really like... The way they tried to balance Ice Block is by making him making Ice Block recharge faster. So because other heroes also have Ice Block, like Brightwing has Ice Block, Malfurion has Ice Block, right? And they get their Ice Block at level 13, but like they wanted to give Jaina an improved version, and she had it for like all this time. At level 13, which the improved version for Jaina would have the same cooldown and the same duration, but it shielded enemies when you escaped it, and now they kind of buffed it by making it so that the cooldown is super short, right? But at the same time, the fact that you get it at level 20, it's not really worth it, right? Also, the changes to Bolt of the Storm, where you no longer have most of the where Keltas and Jaina don't have Bolt of the Storm anymore. Those changes are actually pretty huge, because now they are extremely they are basically glass cannons. Like before, there were glass cannons before, but now they are really glass cannons, because they are just sitting there, made of glass, waiting to die, and all of that. Activated our Icy Veins there, trying to chase down Brightwing won't happen, I don't think so. Her blinks are way too strong. But there we go, with the Blizzard we're able to secure the kill, but she would be dead anyway. Like, we didn't actually do much to her there, rather than providing a buffer for the damage for our heroes, for our teammates. I really wonder whether Illidan would try to go there. Okay, would try to go in there, because I mean, considering that he is Illidan, he probably would, right? But obviously the smart play is not to go in, but he is Illidan, so you need to expect every Illidan to just jump into you and try to kill you, you know? Let's go activate our Icy Veins. This will help us with something, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we did nothing there. Once again, I mean, we killed Illidan, right? But we did nothing to Nova. So that's where kind of Jaina falls short from somebody like Li Ming, right? The reason why Li Ming is so strong is not only because she has so much burst damage, but actually because she doesn't need to be anywhere close to the enemies to cast it. And look at that perfect, that Ring of Frost was ridiculous versus Esmedan. Like, he didn't even expect it. It completely destroyed him. We possibly might have finished the game there, but seems like my team disengaged, so we won't force them to engage if they don't want to, right? That's probably the best way to play heroes in solo queue. Like, if somebody doesn't, if you see that somebody is hesitant, just don't do it. It's better to just let them engage when they are comfortable. That way you will have much better chances of winning the engage or whatever. But let's go ahead and pick Arcane Power. What this will do is it will actually give us a lot of damage. And maybe, yeah, there we go, killed Illidan there, missed our Cone of Cold on Brightwing, but I'm waiting for Tessadar to show up there, and I mean, I dealt some damage, but obviously, that healing, oh wow, is she really trying to backdoor us? What the hell is she doing? I mean, she will just die now, like, in a second. There we go. There we go, goodbye no. I don't know what she was trying to do there, actually, because she was completely alone. Like, there was nobody there, anywhere there to protect her. Oh my god, landed the root on Tessadar there, but just not enough damage. Just not enough damage, because, like, I believe Li Ming didn't have mana, and all we had is Li Ming and me. And I wasn't able to hit him with my Frostbolt Zealot, because he was actually tanking it with the gates from the towers, I believe. So that wasn't as good as it might have been. But look at our mana regen with the Conjurer's Pursuit. 28 stacks is actually a lot. At 19-minute mark, that's actually a decent amount of stacks. We can go ahead and collapse on Illidan there. I can probably kill him. Like, if he just tanks it, I can easily kill him. Like, look at this. Good job, Nova. Like, waiting, like Nova waited for me, and that was a really good play by her to wait for my combo before engaging. Because she could have easily just started shooting at him when she kind of, like, whenever she wanted to, but she actually waited for me to set up the damage for her to assassinate Illidan, and that's a good thing. That's a wow. That's bad, and that's a bad thing. That's what you don't want to do as Jaina now. Like, I completely forgot. Like, that's what I would need to fix in my game style, like in my play style, is the fact that now you don't have that mobility as Keltas and Nova at level 20. So you really need to stay safe. Otherwise that stuff can happen. Like, if you are alone there and they get some sort of an advantage on you, you are so dead. Illidan went a little bit too deep there. Like, if Brightwing used her polymorph right away, they might have... I don't know. Does their Esmodan have taste for blood? Yeah. Okay, they, like, if he has a lot of stacks, which I don't think that he does, because he wasn't really dominating us as much as he should. Because we only have Brightwing, and Brightwing isn't that great against Esmodan. Not because she doesn't have healing, but because her healing takes time. And Esmodan's burst is like way too much, way too fast, right? So Brightwing's healing, if you are fighting, like if you are fighting for like 10 seconds, Brightwing's healing won't really heal that much versus Esmodan, and I didn't really feel his damage, so I assume that he doesn't have that many of stacks. Like right there, it didn't even scratch them. Another possibility is the fact that Brightwing has her shield. Look at that, that's ridiculous. That's what Jaina is so fun to play, because like she's an assassin. Like you have Keltas, and he's a damage dealer. You have like even Sylvanas is a damage dealer. But Jaina is as an assassin. Like she is so strong. Poor Esmodan. It's by the way, it's so easy to land Ring of Frost on Esmodan. Because he has, or I should actually say that he... Oh, look at that, good job Liming there, focusing Illidan. Also Brightwing really helped me there, like right when I needed it to. Almost were able to deal some good damage to Nova, but as I said, shields from Tessadar really prevented us from doing that much. I was starter stepping there to dodge Nova's Q, Nova's snipe, and that actually helped. So yeah, as I was saying, like Tessadar's shields are extremely potent. Even now, when we are just like almost dominating them, his shields actually provide a lot of sustain for the enemy team. Like still the amount of damage we're able to do, and there we go, a very fun game, a very like damage heavy game for Jaina here. I mean, it worked, so it might be good, right? So if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, and as always, thanks for watching, and see you next time.